Okay. So today we are here. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. So we will start. Thank you. Good afternoon, Kanna. So we will start the program. Self-esteem. What do you understand by the word self-esteem? Yes. What do you understand by the word self-esteem?
Admiration,
Ad-
admirable,
admirable. Okay. Who is admiring? Who is admiring whom? Self-worth. Yes.
self-esteem. That means we are admiring by ourselves.
Exactly. You are admiring yourself. Somebody, Sushmita, has sent that admiring the self-worth it is. Okay. So it's correct. So it is your own, your thinking about yourself, how you admire, as you said, how you admire yourself and how you think about yourself, how you estimate about yourself. Okay, I have given the title I am special. Why that title is given? Why do we have that title?
I'm like everyone are unique, ma'am.
Everyone are unique, exactly. So each person is unique and I am special to myself. Okay, we may not be special for others, but you should think that I am special. That is self-esteem. Okay, so when you think that you're special, that improves your self-esteem. So it's always very much essential what others think about us, it's not important, but what we think about ourselves, it's most important, and that is, we call it as self esteem. Okay, so we will move on to the activity one. I have instructed that you will be having your notebook and pen. Okay, so we will start with an activity. We'll be having activities one after the other. We'll be having 5 activities. Okay, so please be ready with your pen and notebook. And always, I want to tell you all, if you are going to attend all the 15 sessions, please have a notebook for yourself because many things you will be doing. Have an 80 pages notebook for yourself for this session, and you can note down various things, and these activities what you are doing, no, it will help you out when you go back and look at it. Okay, so it's always very much necessary. You can attend all the 15 sessions if you are interested, there is no restriction. If at all, if you are attending all the 15, these activities will help you a lot in your future. Once you take your notebook and flip, you will be able to have many points for yourself. Okay, so now activity, first activity what we are going to do is you're going to list out things I like about myself. What do you like about yourself? I'll give you 2 minutes time. And what others like about you, like your parents, your friends, they also might like some good qualities in you. Okay, so you'll have to write 2 columns. One is things I like about myself, one column, and another column things others like about me. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes time, then we will start. Yes. If you have any doubts, you're always welcome to ask. You can even ask through the chat box if you are not comfortable to open and talk. So I'll reply you. Okay, have you all written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so anybody wants to share? See, even if
Shall
you
I,
do,
ma'am?
yes, who is it?
I'm Lokesh, ma'am.
Yes, Lokesh, tell me.
Ma'am, myself, I like is I'm a frank person, ma'am, open type actually.
Okay,
And if I get anything like a mood off like that, I won't put that to the another person who behind me or someone who comes to me. I
oh,
don't put that mood off or irritating them.
okay, then,
Another thing, I like to helping the helping minded, ma'am.
okay, okay. What others like about you?
Mm, actually, my bestie used to say I'm a caring person.
Okay.
In last class, as you told now, ma'am,
Mm.
the person who came to me. I'm very comfortable for them to speak anything about that.
Okay, okay, okay,
Also, that like person.
okay,
That's it,
okay,
ma'am.
okay. Thank you, Lokesh. Anybody else wants to share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Muskan.
I'm a very confident person,
Okay,
and I am strong, and
okay,
I am very much kind to others,
good.
and I don't discriminate people on the basis of their caste, color, or religion.
Okay, okay, good
And I'm
qualities.
ambitious,
You're
and I'm I'm ambitious,
ambitious. Okay,
and I'm very much foodie.
foodie. Okay, okay. So, what others like about you?
My sister says that I am very much kind to her and to my friends,
Hmm.
and I always motivate them to
Okay.
do to achieve their dreams and
Hmm.
goals.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Muskan. Anybody else who wants to share? Who else wants to share? Okay. So these Muskan, I just want you to answer my question. Like when you wrote down all these qualities, is it that only at that time in my session, even in last class, you wrote something like this, right? So only in my session you started thinking about these qualities, or you are aware of all these qualities earlier also?
No, yes, ma'am, I am aware of these qualities.
Good. How about Lokesh?
Yes, ma'am. I do, ma'am. As you told
You're,
now, last
yeah,
class also.
you are aware of your qualities.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
Okay, good. Thank you. So we will move on to the next activity. It is my tree. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a tree. All of us would have drawn trees in our LKG and UKG, and I think you're all science students. So definitely, if you would have taken biology, you would have drawn trees. But I do not want you to get into such kind of detailed things. I just wanted to draw lines, okay, and draw the branches and twigs and draw some leaves on that and draw some fruit, okay. And after drawing that, what I want you to do is below the tree, that is under the root, I want you to write what is your strength, what you feel that it is your strength. And in the fruits, I want you to write, because of that strengths, what all you will be achieving, or what all you will be getting out of your strength, what you can get out of your strength. Okay, so I just want you to write down. I'll give you another 2 minutes to finish off this activity. So below the tree, that is under the root, in the root you will write all your strengths, what is your strength. And in the fruit you can write one each fruit, one achievement you can write. Because of this I achieved this, because of this I achieved this. You can write like that. Yes, you can start. Do you understand the activity what I have told you? Any
Yes, ma'am.
doubts? Yes, any doubts you can ask me. Anybody who has done can start sharing. Others, you keep doing so that we need not waste the time. Yes, anybody who has finished? See, this class you can interact, or if you are not comfortable live to talk, you can even chat. You can send messages to me. If you do not want others to see your messages, you can send private messages also.
Shall I share my screen now?
Yes, you can. So you want to show your tree, Lokesh?
Is it
Wow.
visible, ma'am?
Yes, it's visible, but what you have written, I'm not able to see. Can you
Oh,
just?
that. Yes, ma'am. I'm very
Yeah.
eager to gain knowledge, ma'am. Like
Okay.
something different I want to be. So
Okay.
I'm a EC student actually.
Okay.
I like to in gaining the knowledge in coding also, ma'am. I have done a
Okay.
Python, so it's it's my strength to gain more knowledge about something differently.
So it is basically you want to learn many things, you want to know
Yeah,
many things, right?
yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So what do you gain out of that?
I gain a Python coding, ma'am.
Okay. See,
Actually, ah,
so basically your good quality, your strength is you keep learning. Am I correct?
yes, ma'am.
So when you keep learning, what happens is you keep improving yourself. You're not getting stagnated. See, when learning happens always from your birth. Okay, from your conception, I would say. If you, I think earlier people who attended my session will be getting this point again. Pragaladan, you know, no? Pragaladan, when he was in his mother's womb, Naradar, he used to say the story to Prahlad's mother, because normally people say when the mother is conceived, we have to tell good stories about God, we have to tell good things about others, so that will help the child to grow in a positive manner. Okay, so what happened is this Prahlad's mother, when she conceived Naradar, he used to go and tell stories about Narayana always. So what happened at certain point of time, this mother, she started dozing, But in spite of the mother dozing, what happened? One kutti noise was coming. As if when we listen to stories, no, we put that isn't it? So like that,
Yes.
one kutti was hearing. So ultimately, what that was, it is the like that Prahalad, who was in the mother's womb. He was listening to the story and he started giving it. So what I'm trying to say is, learning, it starts from your conception. So learning, it never stops, and it until you go to your deathbed. Okay, so learning, it is from your conception to your deathbed. Every moment we learn, and out of the learning we get experience, and out of that experience we learn a lot and we act accordingly. So basically, I'm very happy, Lokesh, for your good quality, that learning, it is always it helps you out, and it keeps you ambitious, and you keep improving yourself, and you keep moving to the next step, and it never puts you down at any point of time. So learning, it's always a good quality, and it keeps you improving. You can see, once what I would say is, suppose if you're now you're learning in your college, okay, so now you feel that, okay, I have stopped learning, that's all, I have finished my BTech or BE, now I have joined a job, it's fine, that's all, I have finished my learning. If you stop your learning there, what happens is, ultimately you will be like outdated. When you stop learning, you will be outdated, and you are aging, right? So once you become 30 and 40, then at that moment, those who are youngsters will come up with many other new learnings, and the companies, what they will do, this person does not know anything, he is still in his old version, I have to recruit somebody else in his place, and I have to send him back home. So what happens? You lose your job. So it is always necessary. Learning doesn't stop at any point of time, and you have to keep learning. That keeps improving your every moment. Okay, so it is very good, Lokesh. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else? Yes, Lokesh. Who else wants to share? Who else? If there is no one, I can. Lokesh, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible, but
But
have you
my
shared the
screen has
screen?
gone, right? My screen has
Yes,
gone.
ma'am.
Okay. Now visible?
Yes, ma'am, now it's visible.
Okay. Yes. I want one more person to share. That will be nice. One more person. See, this is a small group, okay? Nobody needs to feel ashamed or what can I say? Uncomfortable. You can feel comfortable, and I would request everyone, whatever here it is discussed in this room, it will be inside this room only. We will not go and talk about others outside. Is that okay? Is that agreed? Is that agreed?
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Everybody, see, whatever we discuss, this is our learning here in this room. Okay. We will call this as our room only. So this is in this room. Nobody will go and share it outside. You can share your learning experiences, but not others' private things. So let us take this as a oath in this room. Who else? Okay. So I'm going to move to the next activity. My achievements. Now I want you all to list out your achievements, what all you achieved, your past achievement, and what you want to achieve in your future. Again, two columns. You can write the heading as my achievements. You can, one column you can write past achievements and another column what you want to achieve in future. So I want you to write. Again, I'll give you another 2 minutes. Write your past achievements and what you want to achieve in your future. Another 2 minutes. This time I want somebody else to share. This is a very good platform for you to come out of your shyness and to develop a good personality. You want to develop a good personality. So take this as a better platform to interact and come out of your shyness. Yes. Now who wants to share?
Ma'am,
Yes.
and my past achievements are I got trophy when I built missile at my school in science exhibition.
Oh, super, super. Good. Muskan, right? I'm not able to see the screen. So I'm not able to see who is talking. Muskan, isn't it? Who is talking? Yes. Are you able to hear?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah. I think Muskan. Yes, she was sharing something. What happened? Okay. Who else?
She get disconnected, ma'am.
Okay. So anybody else wants to share?
How she came?
Ah. Yes, Lokesh has to help me. My laptop is getting hanged. I'm not
Ma'am,
able to see the screen. Yes, ma.
I got exit because of the poor network, ma'am.
And it's okay, no issues. You can.
Yes, ma'am. I got certificates in sports studies and reading and writing competition.
Okay.
And in the future, I want to be an astronaut,
Hmm.
and I want to build spacecrafts, and I want to visit the International Space Station to conduct
Okay.
experiments so that they can help in the deep space exploration.
Hmm. Okay. Good. Good. So then it is, that is your past and this is your future achievements. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Good. So you have to dream yourself, and your dream will definitely come true. Okay. Congratulations and best wishes
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
your future dreams. Who else?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes. Yes. Please tell
Uh,
your name and speak because I'm not able to see the screen.
Ma'am, Ramya Srinivasan from third year IT, ma'am.
Yes, Ramya. Ramya, did you attend last time?
No, ma'am, I wasn't able to attend, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll say you only asked your teacher, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Ramya.
I needed this session at this moment, ma'am, because it's third year already and I have placement trainings and other things. So I needed this kind of thing to motivate myself, ma'am.
Okay. Good. Good. Yes, Ramya. You can say.
Um, Actually, achievements is I didn't specifically mention about the academic and the academic those kind of achievements, ma'am. I thought of improving myself like mentally and emotionally. Those are the best achievements that I have ever had in my life. So
Okay.
like I had once like when I was in my school years, I was really emotional and I was really sensitive. So people
Okay.
were really afraid to talk to me. Like if they say something little bit offensive, I would cry. So
Hmm.
now I have evolved into a personality like people haven't seen me cry in 5 years. Like
Oh.
cry, I didn't say that crying is not a good thing, but no, none of the comments offend me, and I've grown stronger and confident than more. Like from a shy girl to a most confident person in the classroom, that's the best achievement I had ever had in my life.
Okay.
And I'm able to adjust to people's like adapt. I have developed an adaptive mentality where when I get into a new place, I'm able to adapt with people of different personalities, and I'm able to accept the differences between the peoples. So I think that's the best achievement. And regarding my academics, I have started learning about my core language, and that's Python, and I wanted to do in Java, but Python was much easier, so I'm doing in that. And my future goal is to be like more productive because I'm procrastinating a lot. So
Okay.
I am not a really a social person. Like I have very limited people in my life, so I want to be more sociable and. I am not really good at showing love even to my parents, and I want to develop that quality because able to show love and able to show that I'm caring for others. Like
Hmm.
they think that I'm like a stone with no feelings, so I should develop that quality. That is a bit difficult to develop,
Okay.
and my academic need, that is my personal life. My aim is to be a data scientist in one of the global giant companies like Microsoft, Samsung, Facebook, Google, or something like that. So that is my main aim for now. That's my future goal, like a long time goal that I have set in 5 years or 6 years. I will be there. So I am just taking step by step for that now.
Good, very good, Ramya. And you are aware, isn't it? So you are
Yes.
aware of your qualities. So that is good. So you are aware of who you are, and you want to make some improvements in your areas which is lagging. Correct?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yes, thank you, Ramya. Thank you for sharing. And you need not feel that you are not able to show love and affection, right? Because it is something which is born in yourself. Maybe you were not taught like that, or your gene also plays a major role. So that is not an issue. But since you want to develop, yes, it is very easy for you to develop. Okay, so you can take necessary steps to develop that quality, and you will achieve it. Thank you, Ramya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So we'll move on to the next activity. So here, I want you all to list out your fears. What are you scared of, or what kind of fear you have in yourself? You can give the topic my fears. Okay. And below that, list out what are all your fears and write what worst could happen because of your fear. Suppose I'm giving you an example. Suppose you have a fear of talking on the stage. Okay, suppose you want to take part in a oratorical competition or a dance competition. You are a very good dancer. Okay, but you are little bit scared, or you have that fear to go and dance on stage, what others would think, what others would say about me. So that fear you have, and because of that fear you do not want to go and dance on stage. Okay, that is your fear. And because of that fear, what worst could happen? What worst could happen? When you make a mistake, others will laugh at you, or others will tease you, and maybe they'll pass some comments. It's fine. It's that is what worst could happen. You think it, this is what I am discussing, what worst could happen. You will be having so many things, because that is why you have that fear of not going and dancing on the stage. Okay, so what are all the fears, what worst could happen because of that fear, and rephrase your fears to positive. Suppose you say that my friends would tease me. It's okay if they tease. What bad, what worst could happen? It is, in fact, when they tease, no, you take it as a positive. Always our critics are our well wishers, I would say. Why our critics are our well wishers? Because only sometimes, no, we will not be able to go and see our mistakes, because we cannot turn back and see our own back. Others only can see our back. Okay, so that way others are pinpointing our mistakes, and take it as a positive, that that critic is helpful for you to build it in a positive way. You can turn your mistake in a positive manner, and you can achieve more. So always appreciate your critics. Do not think bad about them, and do not feel bad about them. Think that your critics are your well wishers. Okay, so I want you to list out your fears, and next is what worse could happen because of that fear, and rephrase that fear to a positive. Start. Are you all able to understand? Any doubts you can ask.
No doubts, ma'am.
Thank you. What worst could happen? What is your fear? You want to see the screen? Yes. So list your fears. Write what worst could happen because of your fear, and rephrase your fear to a positivity. Positive phrase. My critics are my well wishers. So that critic Criticism will help me to improve. Suppose if you are scared of taking up exams, what worst could happen? You will fail. Maybe because of over fear, you might fail. Why? You have to think back. Why I am getting scared? You would have not prepared well for your exams. That is why you are becoming anxious. You are scared that you will fail. So you will turn your fear, your this thing into negative thing into positive, that hereafter I will start studying from the beginning. I will start studying every day. So I'll have my own study time. Every day I'll sit for 1 hour or 2 hours continuously, consistently, and I'll study. Definitely that will help you to do well in your exams, because when you're thorough with what you have learned, you don't feel scared or you don't have that fear to go and write your exam, correct? When you have the fear because you have not studied, when you have not studied, you will not be able to write. When you are not able to write, you will not be able to pass your exam. So these are all some examples which I am giving you. It can be any fear. Okay, who wants to share now? Come on. Abdur. Yes, Abdur.
Yes, ma'am. Now when it comes to fear, like one of the worst fear I have is like stage fear, ma'am.
Stage fear. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
No, I'll be confident if I'm going to do something, I'll be confident before I do it. But when I'm about to go, get into the stage, no, I will like panic a lot because of this stage fear. No, even
Okay.
it's no, I have this very lot. Like even I sometimes, not sometimes, every time, no, like in the school days, and my teacher calls me to stand in front of the class and like say something or do like say something.
Mm.
Even that time, I'll feel a little panic, like stressful.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is one of the fears I have.
Okay.
And other is like I feel like I can say shy or maybe different way. Like if I want to ask something, I hesitate. Like
Okay.
I don't know, like for instantly go and ask whatever I want.
Okay.
Like if my mother says to go and like ask something to someone else,
Mm.
I will feel a little hesitate
Okay.
unless I know it's something like worth to ask.
Mm.
I wouldn't hesitate. But if
Okay.
I'm like doubting it, is it worth to ask something to know this person? No, I will hesitate. So
Okay.
that is the thing. So.
Okay. So these two things. So what
Yes.
worst could happen in these two situations? What worst could
When
happen?
it comes to stage fear, like maybe I would miss opportunities. If I would have performed there, I could have gotten opportunity. But because of the stage fear, I
No,
like
no, no, no. What worst could happen? See, when you go on stage, you miss
yes,
the opportunities. That is different. Okay. But what worst could happen?
like I will not be maybe I'll not be able to perform what I have to perform well. I wouldn't be able to perform well what I prepared. That
Okay, so what worse could happen is if you had been on stage, you will not be able to perform, right?
yes, I would have not like practiced well, but
Uh,
because of the stage fear, I wouldn't not be able to do it well
yes,
on the stage.
yes. So if you would have not done well on stage, what worse will happen?
Mm, opportunity. No, like if it's a
What worse will
competition,
happen? You will come down, right? You will
yes, I will
lose
come
your
down.
opportunity. As you said, you will lose that opportunity and you will come down of the stage and you will not perform.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So, what will be the learning out of that? When you go on stage and when you are not able to perform and when you are losing the opportunity, what worst is going to happen?
I no, I,
As you said, you are going to lose the opportunity. Okay,
Yes.
let me ask you this way. How you are going to phrase it into a positivity? How this situation, you are going to move it into a positive situation? Or how you are going to take the outcome as a positive, how you are going to turn this outcome, negative outcome, to a positive outcome?
Actually, I don't have any idea of that.
Okay, so when you
Of
are
how to
losing
put-
your opportunity, what will you come down? You will come down and you will start thinking. Am I correct? When you
Yes,
go home, you will
I could
start
have performed
thinking.
well.
Yeah, what made me so? Why I didn't perform well on stage? What made me to get scared on the stage? You will start analyzing. When you start analyzing, it will help you to find out a way how to perform. And in the next situation or in the next event, you will start performing well.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it not right?
Yes, ma'am. But
Yes, but what
every
we
time I
normally
get
do, yes, what normally we do is we think of that situation and we stop over there. We do not even try to take an opportunity to perform it and see what is it. We stop with that fear. With that fear, we are stopping ourselves and we do not even step onto the stage. As I told you earlier, no, exposure. Exposure is very, 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 very important. That exposure only will help you to move to the next step. Okay, so it is very important for you to get exposed to any kind of situation. When you get exposed, you will start thinking in a positive way. You do not think about the negative things. Oh, what he will speak about me, what he will go and pass negative comment amongst our friends group, what everybody will start doing. Take it in a positive way. That's what I told you. Take all the criticisms to your take all the critics as a well-wisher for you. They are creating a stepping stone for you to move to the next place. So that is what you need to understand. So never ever, because of your fear, never ever stop at that particular situation. If you are getting scared, what worst would happen? Think and go and face that situation. And when you face that situation, you will be able to come out of that fear. You will be able to handle that situation, and in the next next time when it happens, you will be able to perform better. And I will never say that next time when you go on stage you will be superb or you will become a superior person. No, 2-3 times or 4-5 times, or some people even 8-9 times or even 10 times, you keep climbing up the stage and you keep, it's okay to fail. You have to have that kind of situation, that kind of thought in your mind. It's okay to fail. And once you start getting that kind of thought in your mind, you will be able to get onto the stage. And when you get exposed, you will start thinking how you can change it in a positive manner. And then you start achieving yourself, and then you start getting many things in your life, and you achieve many things in your life. So this is what you need to understand. So don't stop with your fear. You have to adventure your fear. That is what I would say. Okay, Rabdur?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, who else? I can move to the next activity, or anybody is there to share?
Ma'am,
Yes,
it's Lokesh, ma'am.
yes, Lokesh, you want to share?
Ma'am, yeah,
Mm.
actually, I don't have any fear.
Mm.
That's the point I have in this year, ma'am. Actually, I'm very. My fear is my life in school days, ma'am. Actually, I
Okay.
don't even tag the assignments in a whole class as like a leader also.
Mm.
I have shivering and a fearless. I'm very fearless in school life. I don't do any activities or
You're
something like that.
fearless or you're fearful?
Fears, ma'am. Sorry.
Fearful. Okay. Mm.
Yeah, ma'am. In actually, in these Corona days, actually in pandemic days, that something has happened. Actually, nothing has happened, but something has happened to me.
Uh,
I like to expose myself. Myself. I like to come front in everything. I like to participate in everything.
mm.
I want to be in front in everything, ma'am. Just a positive thinking.
Okay, good. So
Actually, I have
what?
fear, but
Hmm.
I don't say I'm have a fear. It's
Hmm.
like a positive thinking, no, ma'am.
Hmm.
I don't have a fear. It's my positive thinking, ma'am. That's it.
I don't have your. I'm not able to get
Have a
that
fear.
sentence.
I don't have anything about like fear, ma'am.
Ah.
That's my positive thinking. So I don't want to say that I have fear in that and this and that. Like
Okay, okay. So what I would say is, it's not even like what happened to you. You are maturing, right? You are becoming an adult. Now you would have started converting all your fears or all your earlier experiences into a positive experience, and you are trying to adventure now. So that is what the change has happened, and this pandemic has given you an opportunity to sit at home and think for yourself. It has given you some, because all these days you would have been running around like anything. Now it has given you some calm time to sit and think. I think that has given the change in you. Thank you, Lokesh.
thank you.
Okay, so next activity, one more activity. Things you would like to change in future. What you want to like to change in future? If you want to write, you can write, or if you want to start sharing also, you can start sharing. Because why I'm making you write is, when you write, afterwards when you go back after a few days, when you turn back your notebook, this is all something what you can think again and take it in your life. Okay, so anybody here in this room who is attending the programming club, please raise your hand. Anybody in this room who is attending the programming club? Okay, so 5 of them are here. Okay, so those who are attending, I'll just finish it off around 3 o'clock. Okay, so you can be here till 3 and you can move on. So from next class, I would like to tell you all, please make it a point to log in by 1:30. We will start the session sharp by 1:45. Here, from next class, I'm not going to wait for anybody. Whoever is there in the class, I'm going to start by 1:45. So this is what I want to tell you all. Please have this in your mind and try to log in on time or before time. Okay, fine. So those who are in this room, you can leave by 3 o'clock. But before you leave, I want you all to give your feedback. I have posted the feedback link in this chat box. Please kindly post your feedback and then move, or make it a point that you share your feedback after finishing by the end of the day today. Okay. So things you would like to change in your future. You can even chat, no issues. Okay. Anybody who wants to know here whether you want to find out your self-esteem, whether your self-esteem is low or high?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what we will do is that I'll do it by the end of the session. Okay, here I'll finish it off because some of you will be moving on. So why I am special? Why you're special? I'm special because see, when you're going to a function, okay, in marriage function or birthday party or to your friend's house, if somebody treats you, gives you a special treatment, how do you feel? How do you feel when somebody gives you a special, hey Lokesh, you have come in, oh Muskan, yes, Arvind, please get in. No, wow, if they come and hug you and they lift you, how do you feel at that moment? How do you
VIP
feel?
guest.
VIP guest. So you feel that you are something special, isn't it? You feel like you are flying in the air. Wow, what happened, you know, when I went to his birthday party, no, he gave me a hug. He lifted me up and we were enjoying the party like anything. So anybody, when others give you that kind of treatment, you feel very happy. But what I'm trying to tell here is, when you have that feeling for yourself, when you're treating yourself special, it's even more better, and that helps you to move on to the next step, and it helps you to achieve many things, and it gives you a lot of success in your life. So that you need to understand. So when somebody else is giving you that kind of treatment, you feel so good, but when you feel about yourself, it leads you to the great height. So that's what I'm trying to tell you all here. So it is very, very important that you need to feel proud about yourself than anybody else feels about you. So self-esteem is a person's overall sense of self-worth or personal value, or how much you appreciate and like yourself. Simple words I would like to put it, it's belief about yourself. I am good. If you believe that I am good, yes. And one thing I just want you all to, those who are in this session, one thing, when you get up early in the morning, you try this, okay? You try this. Today, I'm special. I'm going to achieve many things in my life. Have that kind of positive thought and get up on that day, and you feel how that whole day is. And I would like you to come and share with me in the next session. Okay, so make it a point, and please remember this. And for this 1 week, because next week I will not be having the session. After that week, we'll be having the session. In that week, I want you to experiment and come and share your experiences with me. Okay, so why do we need self-esteem in life? That's what I was telling you. Like, it gives a motivation, and it leads you to the success, and it helps you to achieve goals in your life. But when you have low self-esteem, it doesn't allow you to. That's why I told you to write down your fears and all. When you are scared, what happens? You feel that I'm good for nothing. I am not able to do anything. So this will put you back, and this is not going to help you to achieve or achieve anything in your life, or achieve your goal, or achieve success in your life. So it's always, you need to have self-esteem for yourself. You have to think good about yourself. When you think bad about yourself, it keeps giving you a very low feeling, and that doesn't allow you to perform well in your academics or in your life. Factors influencing your social self-esteem is, the most important thing is you're the first person who is going to put down yourself. When you think bad about yourself, nobody else can put you down. You are the person who will put yourself down. So let us not think about others and make ourselves negative. You have to think positive. That's what I told you, that small tip, small exercise, small experiment. I told you that you try it out until you come on to the next class, and until you're sharing with me and share your experiences, how you felt those days, and how you were able to achieve in your every day in your life. Okay, I want you all to do that. So the most influential person, it is you. If you feel good about yourself, you are able to achieve more. If you feel bad about yourself, you are not able to achieve anything. So it is your inner thoughts. So that is going to help you out to either succeed or put yourself down. So it is, I would say, it is not others for you to put you down. It is you're the person who you are putting yourself down. So you have to think good about yourself. You have to improve all your good qualities. That is why all these activities I did. You have to write. You need to understand what is your good qualities. That helps you to think good about yourself, and that helps your self-esteem, and that gives you the confidence. So physical disabilities, sometimes you would have seen people, those who do not have eyes, or having the physical disabilities, without hand or legs, they always think bad about everybody is looking at me very bad. So that puts them down, and these are some factors, physical disabilities. And some people will think I am very dark, nobody likes me. Or some people will think I have a very big eyes, so people are teasing me. It's okay, but it's all God's creation. Okay, nobody can tease you, and nobody, it's not your mistake. I would say ultimately it's not your mistake. God has created you that way. You don't have anything to do that in that part. Okay, so you need to feel good about yourself. It is okay. God has created you in that way, fine. Nobody can say or nobody can comment on that. You feel good about yourself. That is, you think that my eyes are big, it looks nice. That way you have to think. Genetics. You have sometimes what happens, your family, sometimes your father or your mother or your uncle would have been an introvert, and because of that, or they would have that low self-esteem feeling, and that also plays a major role. Your family, your friends, your peers and your teachers, are very often they might be passing very negative comments about you, and that makes you feel that you keep thinking and brooding yourself, and that makes you feel bad. And life experiences play a major role. What are the, as you said, no, somebody said, I stepped on the stage, I want to get onto the stage, but I have that fear. So that fear, it doesn't allow you to move on to the next step. That's why I asked you to list all those. And traumatic experiences in your life, sometimes some people would have missed their parents, like a father or mother, or your pets also, no, sometimes so they would have lost their parents in any kind of tsunami or earthquake or accidents. So these are all some traumatic experiences, and they will be dependent upon somebody else, and that also gives you a bad experience, and that puts you down. And media nowadays, this media, Instagram, Facebook, you will be seeing at others going very good places and posting all nice pictures, and you will feel bad about it. Oh, I am not able to take all these kind of pictures and post it on this social media, so I am good for nothing. I don't have all these opportunities. Oh, he is having all these opportunities. Oh, she is having all these good opportunities. So this media also plays a major role. So better stay away from this media. It is always good for you. Signs of healthy self-esteem. What are the signs of healthy self-esteem? Self-esteem is you feel confident, and you have that, you get that assertiveness. You are able to, what can I say? You When you have that assertiveness, you feel bold enough to tell others no. Okay, and you express your needs, what you want to tell. If you have the low self-esteem, you don't even have the courage to go and talk to others. That is why you have this kind of fear to step onto the stage. Okay, so you have to express your need and have the positivity about life and work on your strengths. You have to work on your strength and accept your weakness. It is okay. Yes, I have the fear to step onto the stage. It is okay, but what you can do, you can work on it. That is why all those activities I gave you, you have to work on your weaknesses, and you have to improve it, and you have to convert it into a positive manner. And do not think about the past, what has happened. Leave it. It's okay, it has happened. But what I would tell you is, do not brood on it. Write that negative event which has happened and turn that into a positive. Rephrase it into a positivity, and you take the critics to your positive life, and do not keep brooding and turn into a negative person. Be more resilient. It is okay to fall down. Okay, it's okay to fall down, but do not sit there and say, oh, I have fallen down. Somebody please come and lift me, lift me. No, it is okay to fall down, but do not depend on others, or do not keep looking for others to come and lift you. You have your own hands. Put your own hands on the floor, get up, or hold the wall, get up. Have hold something which is near you and get up. It's okay to fail, but do not think I have failed, I do not get max at all. I am a very bad person, I am very weak in max. It is okay. Do not think that you are weak in max. Maybe you would have not worked out all the problems. Once you get exposed to many problems, you get practiced. Once you practice, you become well versed in that, and you start doing well, you perform well. So once you start thinking, what should I do, there your thing starts. So the one thing is, you should be more resilient. Do not keep thinking about your past, and do not keep keep brooding on it. But what I would say is, take your negative experiences and rephrase it into a positive, turn it into your positive to improve yourself. And healthy self-esteem, you will be having good leadership qualities, and you are a very happy person. A healthy self-esteem person will be a happy person always. And signs of self-esteem, you will always be having anxiety, you will be more anxious, you have difficulty in expressing your needs, and you will not be able to say no to others. You will always say whatever they say, you will say yes. You want to say no, but you will never say no. But because you never say no, that always it gives you a kind of uncomfortness. You will not be able to do things in your life. Socially withdrawn, and these are all the signs of low self-esteem. You will be socially withdrawn, you will be having trouble to make friends, you will be always self-critic, you will always be commenting, I am a very bad person, hey, this also I do not know to do, I am very bad at this. So you keep commenting on yourself, and you focus more on your weaknesses, and you fear of failure. You do not take your failure as a stepping stone. You always have a fear, oh, if I do that, I'll fail. So these people who have low self-esteem will have the fear of failure. And lack of interest and motivation, they will have a lack of interest, they will not be motivated to do many things, they'll become very easily frustrated, they will not be able to take their failures to a success. And always they blame others, they keep blaming others for their mistakes. They would have done the mistakes, but they would try to put the blame on others. You need to have the courage to accept your mistakes and say sorry for that. Okay, so always a person who says sorry and who accepts his mistake, no, he is a very good person, and he will be having a high self-esteem. So trouble in accepting compliments. When somebody says something, you will not even feel, hey, don't boast me, hey, you are saying something which is not there. Oh, I am not, I will not accept what you are saying. No, they are saying something good, accept it. No, and so you feel sarcastic. When somebody passes a compliment, no, you feel, oh, he is something, where those, he is saying this way. And they have struggle in confidence, and they quit easily. They do not face the difficulties, they quit easily. And causes of self-esteem, what causes the self-esteem? They feel there is no support for them. And mostly when you see people, no, those who have low self-esteem, often they would have been bullied by their parents or their siblings or their peers or their friends or other people in their life, and their negative experiences, traumatic experiences, as I told you. Suppose somebody has met with an accident, and because of that accident, they would have had some patches on their face, or patches on their neck or head or something, and because of that they'll be feeling very bad. These are some causes which cause their low self-esteem. Feels better, they feel that others are better than them. They do not feel that they are better than others, they feel always that others are better. And very often your mood fluctuations because of your hormonal changes, and change of place, and change of school, and a lot of abuse at home. At some homes, no, always parents will be saying no to many things what they ask, and always disciplining them, and do not allow them to experience. And effects of low self-esteem, what is the effect of low self-esteem? Yeah, poor self-concept. They will be having very poor, they do not feel good about others. They get into substance abuse, because they mostly, where you see, the people, those who have low self-esteem, they will get into kind of substance abuses. They'll get into drinking alcohol, smoking, taking drugs, all this, not getting motivated. They'll not be motivated to do things in their life, and they have problems in establishing and maintaining relationships or friendships within their group, and unable to achieve goals, and always they'll feel anxious, and because of that anxiety they will get into depression. So build your self-esteem. How can you build your self-esteem? So here I've given an example here. When somebody comes and tells you, wow, you have a very nice hair, instead of saying it's a new shampoo, that's why it is like that, thank you so much. Instead of saying that, why? Your hair is looking nice. Yes, accept the whatever may be the cause. She is commenting on you, your hair is nice. Accept it. Wow, thank you so much. That's what. That is your self-esteem. So build your self-esteem by practicing, list your positive, all these things only we did now. have your values and goals clear, and have realistic expectations. You have to expect something from what you have. Okay, do not think high. Always, even in that other classes I told you, have some realistic goals. Which you suppose a person who is now able to secure 40% in maths, do not think that I have to secure 100% next time in the exam. No, if you think that way, it will put you in the state of anxiety, and because of anxiety you will not be able to perform. So you move step by step. You think that now I'm securing 40, next time I'm going to take I'm going to secure 50. So move step by step, and that is where you feel more confident. When you to secure 50 in the next exam, no, you will feel wow, see, I'm able to achieve 50, so next time I'll move on to 60. So this keeps moving you to the next step, and you are able to achieve your ultimate goal. So it's always there. Everything, wherever you go, there are good and bad, there are positives and negatives. So always accept what is it in you, whether it is positive or negative, accept, but focus on what you want to change. Accept what you have, and think of what you can change and how you can change. That is the positivity, and that is your self-esteem. You should have your self-responsibility. You should have that responsibility to take yourself to the next step, and you should be more assertive and aware. That's what we did the previous session, self-awareness. Okay, and build your self-esteem by practicing. Write a gratitude journal. Always I keep telling, write a gratitude journal. By the end of the day, write even 2 positive things, what you had in that, what you are grateful for, or what you're thankful for. God would have given you that day, you would have enjoyed with your friends, or you would have had nice biryani for that day, or your mother would have patted you for something what you have done good. So these are all some gratitude. Oh God, my mother, she complimented me. It's a gratitude. So after, when you are very down, no, when you are down on that day, you take that gratitude journal and just flip your pages. You will feel good about it. Oh, God has given so many things in my life. I really, I'm thankful. So write the gratitude journal every day. 2 things, it's more than enough. It is going to take at least 30 seconds, not more than that. Focus on your growth and then outcomes. Why than outcomes is, if you feel that you are expecting 40, instead of you want to secure 50% in your maths, instead of thinking I want to secure 50, I want to secure 50, you start working on it. You have to undergo the process. For that, what you need to do, you have to go and practice every day. You have to take help from your teachers, you have to take help from your friends. Whatever doubts you have, you can go and ask and clear your doubts and start practicing the sums. This is the process. So when you get into the process, definitely you will be able to achieve what you want to achieve. When you daily every day, if you are going to work out math, you can never fail, I assure you for that. Okay, so get on to the process instead of thinking of the outcome. சொல்வாங்க இல்லையா, முயற்சி திருவினையாக்கும். When you do that process, when you get into that process, definitely you will be able to achieve your 50% in your exam. Do not delve into the negative talk that leads you to anxiety, guilt, and depression, and seek help from your teachers or parents. So your formula for raising your self-esteem: be your own best friend. Think that you can be your best friend, and you can be your you can be a person who can think best about yourself, and you know better about yourself than others. Do not be too hard on yourself. If you are making mistakes, it's okay. Take your mistakes into your positive things. Select right people. Okay, sometimes what happens, no, you will be having some bad people around you, and always what they'll be doing is they'll be always putting you down, and that you always keep thinking bad about yourself, and that leads your self-esteem very low, and you will not be able to achieve good things. So always look who is around you, and always be in a circle where positive people are there. Okay, do what you enjoy and what you are good at. Always keep doing, so that leads you to feel good that you have achieved something in your life, and that sense of achievement leads you to success, and that gives you good self-esteem, and that leads you to gives confidence in you, and it helps you to achieve best in your life. Stand for yourself. You are the person person who know best about yourself, and you stand for yourself and for your own beliefs and for your own values. So no one can make feel inferior without your consent. Okay, nobody can do that. If you give that opportunity for people to what can I say, to feel bad about you, then there you are making a mistake. So nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any doubts? Anybody wants? Yes. No doubts.
No, ma'am. No
Oh,
doubts.
okay.